Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Celtic Football Manager, the self-isolation save. We've managed to actually chug on a little bit with it. That's not the term I should use. We're a wee bit further on from where we left off in the last episode. Right, as you can see, we're on Halloween. It's the 31st of October, and we have managed to get through a good 5 or 6 games, I think, since we left off in the last episode, where in the last episode we had one of the most entertaining games of the whole series so far, in a very close Champions League home match with Real Madrid, where we sadly lost 4-3. For some reason, the board have criticised it and they're concerned. I don't know why would you be concerned with a 4-3 loss at home to the best team in football in history, Real Madrid? I don't get it. I can understand the concern about 6-0 to Liverpool, but in a moment I'm going to show you how good this Liverpool team actually are. So in the last episode, of course, we played that game against Real Madrid, and then we played Dundee United as well. Since then, 5 games, 5 wins. We just can't stop winning. We've had a couple of narrow ones, but overall we have been absolutely incredible. I can't criticise anything about the team. We are flying in the league, and we are doing quite well in Europe as well, because we got our first win under our belt. A 2-0 win against Victoria Pleasant at home. Yes, you'll be saying to yourself, an own goal. It was actually the funniest own goal I've ever seen. The guy just blasted it into his net when he tried to clear it for a corner, just into the top corner. It was really nice, you know, it was a good help, but we were all over them. They had about 2 shots the whole game, and we played incredibly well. We should have got more goals, so I was very happy with that win. The game before that, we went to Pittodrie away from home, Abiriezi. We left it late. I thought it was going to be the first time we dropped points, but the wee man came through, got us a goal late on in the game, 10 minutes left to spare. We then beat Livingston 3-1 at Celtic Park. We lost another clean sheet, annoyingly. Holden got the first. Lamela adding to his tally. He's been racking up the assists over these games as well, and Edouard scored a penalty in the last minute. We then beat Motherwell 3-0 in the league. Sorry, Gogs. Edouard getting the first, and then Julien getting 2. So maybe Julien starting to get himself back into the team. He had a fantastic game there, and we finally, for the first time, have made a cup final. Our first performance, our first game at Hampden, we managed to get through to the Betfred Cup final, where, as you can see, we will take on Rangers on the 5th of December. What a game that's going to be, a derby final, an Old Firm final, as we beat, I mean, it was Pedro Mendes scored for Kilmarnock, not that Pedro Mendes, but it was honestly, I thought we were going to bottle it. I thought we were going to have no cup final this season. Although we've still got the Scottish Cup to come, I suppose. Edouard getting 2 late goals. We had to go into extra time. They had the lead and we left it quite late. 78th minute we equalised. I genuinely didn't think we were going to do it. And then Eze got one 120th minute to all but secure our place. Rangers, I believe, put out Dundee United in the Betfred Cup semi-final. We'll have a look at that right now just to make sure. It's not one to tell me what the semi-final, that's what I'm looking for. There we go. 2-0 Rangers won at Hampden against Dundee United. So both of us head through. That'll be an interesting final. And in the league, this is how the table stands heading into this episode. Celtic top by 11 points. Livingston in second. Motherwell have had a fair good slip. They've lost about, I think they've went 6 games without a win now. After starting the season with 5 straight wins, they have slipped up big time. Rangers are in 3rd place, after dropping some careless points. That's the kind of player stats that you need to see. The highlights: Lamela on 9 assists now. Edouard crawling up the table. Lamela still top goal scorer. Look at his stats now. 20 starts, 15 goals, 12 assists. That is unbelievable for a right winger. And Edouard now on 11 goals, 5 assists. He is starting to get his mojo back, as I said a couple of episodes ago. Donny van de Beek still having a great season. 2 goals, 8 assists. Yeah, things are going incredibly well. We've only kept 6 clean sheets in the league, annoyingly. We keep giving away silly goals. Dunfermline finally got their first point, and guess who against? Rangers. They managed to draw 1-1. The only team that have managed to drop points at Dunfermline are indeed Rangers, and right now 10-0 is looking like a piece of cake in Europe. After our win in the Champions League group, we find ourselves 3rd in the group, 3 points behind Real Madrid and Victoria Pleasant. Now if we beat them in the next game, which is today's episode, we will secure ourselves more than likely a place in European competition after Christmas. So it's a big episode. We need to go away from home and beat them, but this is how good Liverpool are. They beat Real Madrid 4-0. Now, I was crying nearly about getting beat 6-0. They beat Real Madrid 4-0. So it's a very good team. That's their score. Look at their aggregate. In 15 games, they've scored 15 goals and conceded none. That is insane. absolutely insane. They're just too overpowered, Liverpool, in this game. They'll probably win the whole thing. But now, in this episode, the two games that we are going to play, we're going to take on Victoria Pleasant at wherever there is, the Stadion Mesta Pleasant. And then we will take on Ross County away from home in this episode. And then the next episode will probably be the Betfred Cup final, because I can't really be bothered showing us get humped off Liverpool again. And that's the wind, in case you're wondering. Big news is Ayer will miss the Betfred Cup final, so Julian will have a big start in that game. He's just picked up too many yellow cards. And yeah, we're going to be missing him against Rangers, which is big, but we can get over it. Julian has been playing well when given the opportunity, so let's not worry too much. Right, Young Player of the Month awards. I've not really updated you in this. So this year so far, this has been the 3 winners. Geary got it in the first month. Since then, it's been 2 players who don't play for us. We have won Manager of the Month all 3 months, so that's nice. With our 100% win records. And then Player of the Month, I don't think we managed to win this month in any of our players, which is a shame, but we're not going to cry about it. It's only a daft Player of the Month award. I'm sure that the team achievements will eclipse that. I mean, the further we go on in the league with 11 games, 11 wins, the more I think we can go this season invincible somehow. I just imagine we've done, 38 games, 38 wins. The way we are playing, there's no reason why we can't. No one looks to be stopping us. But let's turn our concentration to Europe for a minute. Now, the team's knackered. Absolutely knackered, which is not great. As you can see, a lot of people need a rest, which ain't ideal. So Holden and Julian will have to complete the 2 centre halves. Frimpong can come back into the team, which is good. Bolingoli is fine to play. McGregor and McGinn look fine. I might bring in Brown rather than McGinn because he is on a yellow warning, so he would miss the Liverpool game if he does pick up a yellow in this match. Lamela is absolutely shattered, but no worries. But Dembele shattered as well. Christie's got to come in playing the right. Do you know what? McGinn has to start. We're going to have to play McGregor in the middle. Even Eze and Edouard. This is insane. Look at the rotation we have to go through here. So to make sure we have a fit starting 11, this is the team we are going with to go away from home, in which is a game that could determine whether or not we get last 32 or last 16 football after the Christmas break. Fraser, Foster, Frimpong, Holden, Julian, Bolingoli, Brown, McGinn, Christie, McGregor, Elyounoussi and Geary. It is still a marvellous team. It's still a team that probably should win this game. We were very comfortable at home, but we're away from home now, and this is still a good team. But we're going to have to just go for it. That is the team that's going to go and play Victoria Pleasant away from home. Let's have a look at what their lineup looks like. They were quite poor at Celtic Park. They've got Vito Manoni in goals. Jeez, he's a polo mint hands right there. Gebri Selassie, Brabeck, Hupnik, Lamberski, Crondelli, I recognise that name. Harova, Ebert, Herc, Hemed and Bugle up front for them. They've got 3 strikers. They're going for goals. They're not messed around. Us, we're going with the normal 4-2-3-1. Why change? Don't change if it's not broken. And that should be able to do it. I'm just going to say, let's keep our run going. It's not really done anything to the team. And we're going to keep rolling with the 2D because that seems to be the favoured thing in the comments. A lot of people saying go back to 3D, but ultimately more people wanted 2D. So I'm going to stick with this just now until there's a revolution against me. But here we go. We're starting the game well. Geary has a chance. It is knocked away from Victoria Pleasant, who will try and counter, but it's not back up the field by Julian. And now we'll move forward again. Lamberski comes in with a very good tackle. We're looking positive to start off the game, which is good. I'm just concerned that all our best players, the games are catching up with them and they can't handle it. Now, maybe there has to be a fitness regime brought in. We have got good fitness coaches. We have got a good medical team as well. We should not be picking up injuries and poor fitness. Brown's getting called over. This better not be a red card. If it is, that'd be tragic. Is it a yellow coming out for Brown? Nothing. It's just a lecture from the referee, apparently. I thought he was going to get booked there. But Victoria Pleasant have a chance. Crondelli sends it in. Hubnik, it's managed to go in the back of the net. The first header was saved originally or hit the post, but I couldn't tell from Foster. But Lamberski was there for the open goal rebound, and Victoria Pleasant find themselves in the lead quite early on, 21 minutes in. The first header was a fantastic save from Foster, but we let our man break free and he just taps it into the back of the net. It's easy stuff. It's a proper striker's goal. We need to pull one back. Christie with the corner sends it in. It is knocked away. Julian having to run himself over to the wing to recover it. Not a position you're used to seeing him in. McGregor has the ball. It's knocked away by Selassie, who's looking quite strong. He's a good player. believe former Bundesliga player Salas. I can't remember what team. It might have been something like Schalke. I'm not sure. Fraser Forster just taking his time. Come on, any time of the day. We've got to get back in. 5 minutes after them scoring would be nice. Frimpong, what's that? What's the touch of it? First touch like Jimmy Savile there, God's sake. Harova, he's going to hit it up. Hamed has managed to escape Rob Holding. Oh, Forster makes a big save. I thought Forster touched it and it was still going to go in. It didn't go in. Forster making a big save. But that could have very easily been 2-0 so early on in the game. And we don't want to have to chase this game for a long time. I would love to get ourselves back in it. It's 1-0 in the other group game. Real Madrid did take the lead, but Liverpool have equalised. This isn't going to plan. This isn't how I expected things. I need to bring all my best players for the second half, no matter how tired they are. Christie, come on, right before half time. Julie ends up there. Geary hits the bar. Holden recovers it, but it's going to get cleared, isn't it? Oh, Geary hit the bar. He was there. He was in a good position. He was poaching for that chance to come across. And he somehow manages to get... they managed to stop it from going in. But it looks as though we're going to keep going. If it's back to Fraser Forster. Nothing's going to come from this now. He may as well end the highlight. He may as well. Just put me out of my misery. Don't give me the false hope. McGregor, oh here we go, there is hope. Frimpong's moving forward. What's he going to do? He's going to shoot, isn't he? Frimpong, Minoni saves John McGinn. Oh, he's saved that! Vito Minoni, I was calling him Polo Minhons before this. And he's just made 2 great saves, especially McGinn's chance. Oh, how's that happened? Vito Minoni, a Sunderland reject, has managed to just keep out. Oh my god, we're all over them. Look at the stats at half time. We're 15 chances, we're 11 chances, sorry, 9 chances better than them. And we've got more of the ball. We're just not doing too much creatively. McGinn missed an absolute sitter there. I'm just going to be aggressive with them and say, look, come on. Let's get a finger out the arse here, sir. Come on, let's get a finger out the arse. I'm going to make the changes that I feel like have to be made. I'm going to bring on Lamela. I'm going to bring on Edouard. And I'll leave the last sub just in case anybody's fitness does dwindle tremendously. Or we pick up an injury. I don't want to make the rookie mistake of making 3 subs at half-time. Lamela, a.k.a. Nakamura, standing over the ball for a free kick. Shoots. Edouard's there to knock it, but it's counting as Lamela's goal. The free kicks went in. It reminded me a lot of Nakamura's against Kilmarnock to win the league. That was a tremendous... I thought Edouard got touched it, but Lamela... Oh, Edouard just kids on. He's going to put his back. What a finish from Lamela. That is a difficult finish to go for. And we're 1-0. I made the right sub. It had to be Lamela that came on and scored. It was the correct substitution to make. What a season he's having. And now we've got a bit of energy around the squad. Edouard's moving forward. Could make it 2-1. He's beat his man. Edouard's through. What a terrible fucking finish. Right into Minoni's hands. Daly has a free kick now. And oh my goodness, Foster's having to make a big save. Jesus, that was a lot closer to being a goal than I would have liked it. Goal line technology shows that we were a ball head away from being down 2-1. That is extremely lucky. What a save from Forster. And I'm glad we're not down 2-1 at this point. But we are in the game. And they've got another free kick. This time he's going to try and cross it. Hert gets to it and it's just over the bar. Yep, they're not making life easy at Victoria Pleasant. They're really not. Real Madrid 2, Liverpool 2 in that game. It'd be nice if Liverpool just won. Because if we win this, I think we're on same points as Real Madrid. McGregor, ball in. It's cleared, but Scott Brown recovers it. Here is Lamela. Gives it to Jeremy Frimpong. Back in for Lamela. Surely. Oh, he's just went for the wrong side of the goal. He just went for the far post finish. With only 15 minutes left in the clock, we are all over them. Statistically, we have been the far better team, but we need to do it. Abiriezi, he's the last hope, and let's just go a bit more attacking. I know they've had chances throughout the entire game, and they could very easily go up and take advantage of us and get a late winner, but I'm confident in the boys' ability to try and keep them out. And Fraser Forster's having a game. Brown clears it. It's a very big clearance. Only as far as their own though. But we imagined and went, oh, Edouard, you've got to get in front of it, man. Get in and fucking kill the boy. Take his legs. Right, that's good from Ball and Golly. Now we can go up the park. Here we go. Abiriezi, he's came on as well. Could it be another smart substitution for me? Plays it forward. McGinn's just not there. It was the pass's fault. Not McGinn. Nothing is McGinn's fault. Brown's getting sent off. What a fucking tit. Ah, what a clown. What a clown. Brown, the captain, off. Down to 10 men. We better bring McGregor back and we'll do that because we can't have that gap in the middle of the park. Now we better take it off attacking and go a bit cautious because, yeah, 10 men is not going to win this game probably. Or is it? Because Frimpong's moving forward. McGregor's won it back. That's very good. Frimpong. Set. Edouard, go on, son. Oh, he's still struck it. Lamela. Oh, is he? Come on! Yes! 5 minutes on the clock with 10 men. I said 10 men couldn't win this game. And Abiriesi gets his 9th for this. What a player this boy is. I love him. 20 million quid well spent on this Abiriezi character. QPR, just send him up the road this summer, new life, because I love him. Abiriezi's there, they scored a rebound goal, so we're getting one back. I thought Edouard was going to strike it at first, but who needs Edouard when you've got Abiriezi on the left hand side? Let's just go very defensive now and see this out. Take the 3 points, because this is massive. A massive 3 points for us. And it pretty much secures Europa League football, because there's no chance they're going to get 6 points against Real Madrid and Liverpool. So we should... Easy's gone forward again. What a player! What a player! What a goal! Oh my goodness! Abiriezi! What a goal! He just runs so casually through the defence. And in stoppage time, he has... That's it. It's done. 3 points heading Parkhead's way. Easy. Look at this. It's easy from Eze. Julian gets an assist from it. Don't know how, because he ran for ages with it. What a goal. And that's up there for goal of the tournament in my eyes. He just split the defence. They're not run away from him. They were scared of his power. 3-1. What a turnaround in the last 5 minutes of the game. But oh, what a match. That is absolutely terrific. Let's just go and... You know what? Let's all jump in the bath and give a blow. I'm joking. That is massive. That's a huge 3 points for us in our quest for European competition. Real Madrid-Liverpool finished 3-3. What a game of football. Real Madrid did lead, then they equalised, then Liverpool took the lead 2-1, then Real Madrid equalised, then they took the lead 3-2, and then Lovren with 10 minutes to go makes it so that we are a point from Real Madrid, which is so annoying, because if they lost, it would only have been about 1 goal behind them in goal difference as well. So it's a point in it for us and Real Madrid. There is a chance. I mean, look at that. Borussia Dortmund have had a howler again. That's 2 seasons in a row. 2 teams have already qualified from that group because of how bad Dortmund and Ghent have been. But there we go. Eric Lamela, 7 goals in the Champions League this season. That is outstanding. What a result. Right, not much happened in between the 2 games. I know this isn't the most exciting of games I could have picked for this episode, but... it's just the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Heading into this game, the biggest thing on the line is our 100% start to the season. I want to make this 12 games, 12 wins. That is the ideal situation. Ross County unbeaten in their last 5. Granted, they're 9th, and 4 of the 5 have been draws. I still, you know, favour our chances quite strongly, to say the least. There'll probably have to be a lot of rotation in here today again. As you can see, the team is absolutely knackered. I'm going to just John Kennedy do the picking, my son. That is the team he thinks should start. Now, to me, Caramo Dembele is going to come in because Lamela is shattered and probably is deserving of a rest, but he's still going to be on the bench because we do need him. McGinn's shattered as well. Who else is needing a wee bolly gollies? John Kennedy, you're pants at picking a team. Look at everybody's knackered and you're wanting them all to play. Brown and McGregor are what they're recommending to start there. Van de Beek should be fine to come back into the team, so I'm going to bring him in over McGregor because McGregor is a bit tired. Caramo Dembele says he should be rested, but you know what? He looks fine to me. I mean, granted, he's got 65% match sharpness, but we'll ignore that for the time being. Ayer still needing a rest, so we will leave him out of the squad today. And apart from that, you know what? That team should be fine to go to Dingwall and get us 3 points. If it doesn't, I'll be saddened because our start to the season has been marvellous. It's unseen. This is probably the best league start we've ever had. There is the Ross County mob. Trella, Godinho, Morris, Fraser, White, Mullen, Draper, Chalmers, Newell, Irwin and Shaw. I think we've already played them on... Yeah, I'm sure we have. I'm sure it was not like the first game of the season and I've already played them on camera. Ross County are getting a lot of, you know, airtime this season. I'm wanting money. I'm wanting my TV money for putting this mob on. Actually, I've got to pay them, haven't I? Oh, God. Right, Ross County Celtic, here we go. Should be as straightforward a performance as straightforward football should be. That was a mouthful to say. And if we don't win, I'll end the series here. I'm joking, right? But so far, incredibly boring game of football. 25 minutes in, not a highlight in sight. 4 chances have been made. Yeah, but it's not a show up at Dingwall today. I think we got our best football out. Van de Beek shoots from a long way out, but that goes wide. I think we got the best of our football out Wednesday night when we headed over to, is it Czech Republic Victoria Plesner from? I forgot to actually check. I'm sure it's the Czech Republic. I might be wrong in saying that. I think I am wrong in saying that. I don't know. Now that I think about it. It's not Poland, is it? No, it's not Poland. I don't know who it is now. Half time and we got 1 highlight and it was a free kick from about 50 yards out. What a horrible first half. This is some way to end the episode. I'm just going to be calm and say, I I don't know. There's nothing. I don't want to be aggressive. I'm not happy with your performance out there. There we go. I mean, Geary looks stressed. Geary's not scored in a little bit. He will be starting to worry about himself, I imagine. But he came in. He agreed to contract that he would be a fringe player this season. He's lucky he's scored as many and had as many chances in the team that he has this season. And that was all up to, that was his, you know, he was performing incredibly well at the start of the season. I still have a lot of faith in him. He just needs that little bit of confidence, a wee goal here or there. I think he scored off camera actually in the last 5 games. I'm probably talking about my arse, but you know what? Van de Beek gives it to Christie. Oh, what a strike, Christie, son. Oh, from about 25 yards out or something. Jesus. Christie just thundercunts it. And Van de Beek gets another assist on his tally this season. 9th of the season for Ryan Christie. Whenever he's left out and then comes back, he's always back with a bang. What a strike. I think it's a left foot as well. Bang. Catches it so nicely. And just, it kind of daisy cuts its way to the back of it. But some amount of power behind it. The goalkeeper probably never seen it coming. It warped through fucking hyperspace to get into the back of the net there. Van de Beek sends it over to Abiriezi. Can we go and make it 2? Can we just all but secure the 3 points if we get a second goal? It'd be nice to do it right now. Julien has had a lot of playing time recently. He'll be chuffed with himself. He'll be like, I'm back. I'm actually back in the team after all the comments saying play Julien. Even though he's hopeless in Football Manager usually, he's been pretty fucking good over the last couple of episodes. Christie wins the ball incredibly. He's got to go forward himself. Could it be his second of the game? Oh, it's a big save from the keeper. It's not even a save. I thought it was a save. But it was a good chance from Christie. It just goes an inch wide. Would have been a cracking second goal to add to what was a cracking first goal. But it keeps the score at 1-0. Ross County 0, Celtic 1. Christie has the ball again, gives it back to Greg Taylor, who swings one in. Karamoko to Bailey's there. That's a fantastic save from the keeper. I'm actually imagining it. Edwin van der Sar, like, could have been 2 with 20 minutes to go. Ball in. It is cleared from Ross County, but we do recover it. It'll be the end of the highlight though. It looks as though it might be a narrow one here at Dingwall. Let's try and switch things up a little. Let's bring on, let's change it up. Christie's going to come off despite his great goal and great performance. Yep, you'll be like, what are you doing? I just want to bring 2 men up front and give it a bash. And we're going to play McGregor over on the left-hand side for the remainder of the game. We'll make all our 3 substitutions. Hopefully Lamela does something and adds another stat onto the season, another goal, another assist, one of the 2. But with the way this game's gone, I don't see much. It's been a very boring way to end off the episode. I do apologize. Oh, here we go. Nakamura stepping up. Here he goes. Lamela standing over the free kick. It's always a goal. There is actually nothing more in this life that can be secured than Lamela standing over a free kick. There is nothing. It's inevitable. It's going to be in the back of the net. He is literally the second coming of Shinsuke Nakamura. It's another free kick. Back-to-back games. Or back-to-back, I don't even know. But 2-0. And Lamela, what a player. Can we just sign him a new life, please, Celtic? That is amazing. And there we go. Ross County 0. Celtic 2. We continue at 100% start to the season. Maybe not in the most entertaining fashion up in Dingwall, but we do it nonetheless as we head into the international break. We are unstoppable. 10 in a row is here basically. I mean, we've won the league by, you know, bonfire night. Celtic 12 clear of Rangers, who do move into second with a 4-0 win over Hearts. But what a performance from the boys in Europe. That's the highlight of this episode, as the league table looks a little bit like this. And Fairland managing to pick up another point. Afolabi coming back to bite them in the arsehole and taking 3 away from them. But great, fantastic. I couldn't be more chuffed. 12 straight wins. We're on fire, boys. Like and subscribe. See you all next time.